Goddess here with my first spotlight in the Heavenly Metals collection from Revlon, and it is for their Molten Metal eyeshadow duos. Now, I'm wearing one now. The one I'm wearing right now is Sapphire Diamond, and I have Sapphire on the outer corner and then Diamond on the inner corner. These are really easy to blend. I really like them. I am also, as a base, using one of the smoky crayons, the smoky black crayon. Those will be talked about in another, no, black smoke, sorry. Those will be talked about in another video. This video is all about the eyeshadow. Now, as I said, I like it. It's easy to blend. I don't know how I feel about the dome shape of it. It gives you more product, but I don't know. And maybe this is just me. It's making this weird pattern. It's kind of skeeving me out on it when you are like breaking down the dome as you're using the shadow. But that's just me. You got a sponge applicator, which is actually kind of pretty. It's nice, heavy plastic. And I don't know. I like it. I think it's a nice quality sponge applicator, but I'd never use it to apply product. So now that I'm finally doing the review on these shadows, I'm tossing all of these. But it's nice of them to include it, and it blends in. It's just as stylish as the rest of the packaging for the shadow, is what I'm trying to say. Now, the packaging for the shadow is gorgeous. The only thing that could make it more gorgeous is if it was actually all clear. I really like those packages when they're like that. So as you can see, there's a clear lid, but then there's sort of this mirror background, which can, in an absolute pinch, be used as a mirror. So that's kind of cool if you take out the applicator. The mirror finish is also on the back of the packaging. It's heavy, like there's some weight to it, which is really nice. And then you have your two shadows right there. And mine, personally, were securely fitted in the packaging. No wobbling, no shaking, no nothing. It's a little powdery. I was using a blending brush to apply the color in the outer corner and then to blend, you know, in the crease. And it's a little powdery. As you can see, there's tons of powder in here. But it wasn't falling all over my face. After I tapped the brush, it was okay. I had the jade and the onyx jade went on, lasted the entire day. Granted, was using a primer. I have used the Urban Decay Primer Potion primer on my eyes, but I use that for every shadow. I don't use any shadow without a primer. And lasted the whole day, did not crease, did not fade. So here's the Onyx Jade one, which I still contend looks silvery. Does not look onyx, which is supposed to be black, right? Is an onyx black? Yeah, onyx is not gray. And here's the last one, which is the silver gold one. These were all $7.99. Now, I had a chance to get them during a buy one, get one 50% off sale. So then that took the price down some. Here's Sapphire and Diamond again. And there are close-ups of the products at the beginning of the video. And there will be photos, those same photos that I showed at the beginning of this video, on the blog when I post the review of this product. Overall, great shadows. I tend to like L'Oreal shadows better than Revlon shadows. I have had the chance to purchase one of the quads, the Color Stay quads, and the newer one that I have, I like much better. Last time I bought one was a while ago, and I didn't like it at all. I didn't think the colors showed up well on my complexion, and I didn't think they blended that well. And I heard people raving about the Color Stay quads, and I was like, what is the big deal? Hadn't gotten one since that, but then recently I had a chance to get one, and they must have changed something because they're much better. So it made me feel better about buying these, because before that, wasn't a really big fan of Revlon quads. Most of my eyeshadow that I have is either Maybelline or L'Oreal, actually. And I was impressed with these. Now, this is a special thing. This is their Molten Metal. So I'll see, I also have one of the newer quads with that are like the sweater pattern, so we'll see how that goes. But as far as these are great eyeshadows. So if you get a chance to get your hands on one, highly recommend it. Don't go by the older Revlon shadows, which is what I was doing initially. I was kind of skeptical. I felt a little better about it after having tried recently one of the Color Stay quads. Like literally the first time I tried a Color Stay quad was like 2 years ago, and I hadn't gotten one since. Then recently I had a chance to get one for really cheap for like $2. Liked the shadows, thought they were more pigmented, thought they were easier to work with, so I did feel better about buying these. If you haven't tried a Color Stay quad in a long time though, I urge you to go ahead and pick these up. These are fantastic. As far as it being metally and really metallic-y, I guess a little bit. I just look at them as more shimmer as opposed to more metallic. And I am personally loving them over the smoky crayons. First time, I tried them without the smoky crayons and they looked fine, but I like them with the smoky crayons. It makes them much more vibrant and brighter, of course, because you have, you know, a solid color as opposed to your eyelid. So if you don't want them as dramatic, you can, of course, use them without the smoky crayon, but I like using them with the smoky crayons. But I am, again, recommending the Molten Metal eyeshadows. This, again, is the silver and gold one. There are 3 in this collection: Sapphire and Diamond, and Onyx and Jade. So I do recommend them. I think they are a great value. And I think they work really well. Great for winter. And then particularly, if you just want to get one, I would recommend getting silver and gold. Mainly because, you know, you always need a gold shadow and you usually always need a silver shadow. I tend to use these 2 colors for inner corner. And this is perfect to have them in one duo. So, and the Onyx Jade one is just the weirdest to me because that is a really weird light green. So if there was one you were going to skip, I would suggest skipping this one. Unless you're looking for something unusual, then I would suggest getting this one. But other than that, I do like them. I am glad that I have them, and I think I'm going to be reaching for them a lot, you know, during the winter. Beautiful packaging and a great product. So let me know in the comments if you've picked these up, if you've seen them yet, and what you think of them if you have them. I can't think of any other things here I haven't covered. I did not try them wet, so I don't know how they work wet. Personally, I'm not crazy about trying shadows wet. I really actually tend not to do that at all. So I'm not one of those people that do that. But they worked great dry and they were really easy to blend. That's going to do it though for this spotlight on this product from the Revlon Heavenly Metals collection. I hope this review was helpful. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.